My name is Harrison Beavis, and this is my persuasive speech. Try to imagine not having your own room or your own bed. Imagine living in 4 different homes in 2 weeks. Think about not knowing where your sisters or brothers have been placed or if you will ever see them again. Imagine having a trash bag full of your clothes instead of having a closet. This is the life of a child in foster care. Did you know that over 400,000 children in the United States are in foster care? My family has been a foster family for over 5 years, and it is the most rewarding thing that we have ever done. We have had many siblings who will never be able to see their brothers or sisters ever again in their whole life. I will now discuss the problem of children not having safe and stable homes. To fix this problem that is caused by not having enough foster homes available, you should be a foster family so that you could help make a difference in a child's life. Many children who are put into foster care do not have safe and stable homes. Some parents of the children in foster care have mental illnesses. From the information that is in the diagram, on the National Alliance on Mental Illness website, it states that 1 in 5 adults are affected by mental illness. This problem causes a majority of the neglect towards the children that are in care. Some foster children have parents who are physically, verbally, and sexually abusive to them. A lot of children that are put into care are placed in care because of the abuse that has been seen by the faculty at their school. If a child came into school with visible bruises, the faculty must ask what has happened. If the child alleges abuse or the bruise does not match the story that the child has given, the adult must report the child. This happens because teachers are mandatory reporters. A lot of families do not have enough money to provide for their children. Many parents use their money on drugs instead of children's food or shelter, and this will cause them to have their children taken away. Now that I have stated the many problems of the children in foster care, I will explain why people do not open their homes to foster children. People feel that they would get attached to these children and not be able to let them go. If you go into the process of foster care with an open heart and truly want what is best for these children, then you will not feel upset if they get a new placement with a family member or an adoptive family. You should also keep in mind that the Department of Human Resources would never make a decision that is not in the best interest of the child. People do not want to have to deal with the hardships of what the parents are going through. Just know that if you are a foster family, you will never have to take on the burden of the parents' problems. Your job as a foster parent is not to worry about their issues, but to only focus on the well-being of the child. People are scared of making their biological children feel like they are not okay with having new children in the house. In the journal Child Psychology, that is written by Brian Allen in 2007, it states that children's behavior is affected by the environment around them. From personal experience with being a foster family, our parents and my siblings have always been very positive and excited, which has made the children in the home feel very at ease. Finally, I will explain why more people should be foster families. Most people do not know that the process to become a foster family is fairly easy. To become a foster family, they will have to do home studies and safety checks. You will need to make a fire safety plan and make sure that you have ladders, fire extinguishers, and other items that are helpful in the home. They will ask you to provide 3 references, which they will call and get information about you from. They will also do background checks and then make sure that you get the proper training. Once you have gotten this training, you will then get your foster care license. This information that I have just spoke about can be found on the National Foster Parent Association website. If you cannot be a foster parent, then you should definitely support foster parent charities. You can also be a mentor to children that are in care. If they have a mentor, it will positively impact their life, and they will feel like they have someone to look up to. This information was stated in the Healthy Children magazine in 2015. If more people were aware of how rewarding it will be, they would definitely change their mind. In the book, Foster Care, Theory and Practice, that is written by Victor George, it explains that foster parents fill more roles than just being their parent. You will be able to make a lifelong connection with a child who truly needs you. The problem of children not having safe and stable homes that is caused by not enough open homes can definitely be fixed by people wanting to make a difference in a child's life. The reality of a foster child is that most of the time you have no personal belongings. You do not have a suitcase, backpack, or duffel bag to travel with, but most likely travel with a trash bag. Most children in care do not even have their own toothbrush. They are not asking for much, they are just asking for your love. If this was your reality, would you want someone to help you? Thank you.